welcome everyone to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Cardinals ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Pittsburgh's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarter. They'll leave it with him. Nice move there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Pitt right back to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Now the play fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. The Cardinals offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed. He has the hype. I'm excited to watch this debut.
They'll give it to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Working that left side now. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Oh, he's got a chance. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw on third. Oh, they're after him. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Wants to fire on second down. He's going to run it. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Makes the grab. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Pitt pushing the pace.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Gets it out fast. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. There he goes. Touchdown, Panther. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Ole Miss is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that looks like it did when Archie and Eli were here. They're up 14 over Florida State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's talk for a second about Ball State. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it?
It's a top 25 class. It's not littered with a bunch of five-star blue-chip prospects. They've got guys they feel like they can develop down the road. But David, the big question is, how long is it going to take?
Yeah, and sometimes when you get that top 25 class, you also found some diamonds in the rough. And then some guys that have some potential that get developed. So interested to see how they do in developing these guys.
And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looks it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Right back to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time on target. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Immediately fires to the middle. That will be enough to move the chains and get him a first down in the red zone at the 14. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. He'll keep it himself. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and we've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. That's going to be a safety. The offense is back on top of it. This is bad, but it could have been worse.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
Oh, better look out. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss. Runs through the tackle. And he showed off that stiff arm for a nice pickup on the play. Pitt pushing the pace. Reads it, fires complete. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Pitt will have to boot this one away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
The Cardinals will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Right on the money. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Offense in the hurry up. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Got it set up on the outside. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. And the Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
Man, you love safeties that have all the tools in their toolbox. This guy can cover, this guy can tackle. He can also rush the passer. Wow.
The Cardinals will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Snagged in the middle. It's locked. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Spins away from the defender. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Off the RPO, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On third down, going up top. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead's extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Nebraska is ahead early in Lincoln, but that's not exactly Mike Rozier out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by a field goal over Memphis. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quickly out to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Hauls it in.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Here comes the heat. Quick strike complete. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Cardinals want to move quickly.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun on third down. Quickly to the tight end. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Flips it out in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Poor starting field position here for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Makes the catch. Shakes off the defender. He steps out of bounds at the 16, but now they have some room to operate. And the Panthers come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Pass interference. Offense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The give to the tailback. Powers through the defender. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Starting to feel a little pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll try the run. The spin, still on his feet. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Finds his tight end. Turning it on. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Panthers headed quickly to the line. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
26, Ball State 3.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Cardinals can really attack on this second and short. Running to Green. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. The throw. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Hard running there. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Takes the easy completion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Safe little shovel pass. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Fighting off the defender. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. He's looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Pitt! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Ole Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about around the Grove for a long time. They're up 14 over Florida State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. 2nd down, they'll go to the air, trying to set up the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Punts it out of the air. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Firing to the right, complete. The Cardinals will move the sticks. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw again. It's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air on second down. Got his man on the right. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Slithers into space. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Caught near the sticks. It's Griffin. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And that's good enough for a first down.
The give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Timeout. Ball State.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Griffin. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Punt is in the air. Here's a return from midfield. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's looking deep. Makes the catch down the right side. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. He's looking to throw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Brings up 2nd
Out of the gun to give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Panthers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Complete in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. To the ground with the back. He breaks a tackle. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. He'll do it himself. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to surprise him with the pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. A lot of we are's inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable.
Off the play fake on 1st down. A little release to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He'll pull it down. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Breaks into the open.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Going to swing it on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. A strike downfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Trying play action. Going over the top. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! A great catch and run for 6.
Young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. We enter the 4th quarter. Let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking down the middle. Got his man. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The short hands, it's locked. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete to the right. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Punt is on its way. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Casey. He's got him. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. It'll be 3rd and long.
3rd down coming.
From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got the quick pass. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
Now, 4th down.
Trying to keep the drive alive. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open.
Of 8. It's a turnover on downs.
Unloads quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
2nd down.
Back to pass. Under fire. It's complete on the right side. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
At the 47. 3rd down coming.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
On to kick it away.
Kick is in the air. All the way back to the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Going right to work up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's locked. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Running up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by 10 over Florida State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. Punt is on its way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's Boston. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. They'll run play action. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Spins away from the defense. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Gets it out quickly. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.